Hello, I am Patrick Shankor from the Cutting Edge staff, and I'm here with 11th grade history teacher, Mr. Rawnsley. How are you doing, Mr. Rawnsley? And 9th grade. How are you doing there, Mr. Rawnsley?
Pretty good, Patrick. How are you?
I am great. So, why don't you tell us why you took the job in the first place last year?
It was a great opportunity. Great opportunity at a growing school. I heard good things. Charter schools are growing. The idea of a charter school is great. And once I got here, I saw great staff, great students who want to learn, great interaction with parents. It's a great fit.
Were you in North Carolina at the time when you heard about the school, or were you up here?
No, I moved back up here from North Carolina, so I was back in the area.
So, what was your first impression when you walked in to 10H history class that first day?
First impression, 10H history class. I was pretty much what I expected. You guys were, I think we were both a little, a little nervous, didn't really know each other, sort of feeling each other out. But I could tell it was going to be a good group, an interesting class, and a good time overall, which it was.
And how do you feel from having us, like the whole 11th grade now, from last year to this year? How do you think we're doing progress-wise?
I think you're progressing. Definitely a high level of maturity most of the time. Most of the time, you guys are more mature. Less, more discussion in class, better. But you guys are, you're moving along. Academically, you're doing a lot better, getting a lot of feel. I'm getting a better feel for you. You're getting a better feel for me, and it creates a nice little flow in the classroom. And
where's your stance on the whole rewards / free days for the classes?
Like how do I feel about it?
Will there any be happening this year, or?
I am not the person to answer that, Patrick. I've been told they will be, and so I would I'd talk with administration. They know more than I do as a social teacher about the big rewards or free days. As a school, I might be talking more about the school or my classroom, but as for the school, I don't know off the top of my head. I've not been told of any rewards or free days. I know they're I imagine they're coming. We had some last year that were a lot of fun. Hopefully we'll continue them this year, but it's pretty much a wait and see.
What was the whole process with getting an international relations class? Did you request it, or did they just tell you were going to teach it?
Good question. Actually, when we first drew up the class, it was supposed to be sort of a government, politics, maybe a little economics class in there. But once we started, we realized, wait a minute, that's a class that we offer to 12th graders, so we had to adapt. And then I suggested I want to make it more of a current events, international relations class. And Mr. Kojak, Mr. Cerullo, they were like, you know what, that's not a bad idea. And we did. We found a textbook that fell right in line with that, and it just sort of, went from there. And
from last year, didn't you teach a class similar to the 9th graders? That was like a last period international relations type of course.
Yes, yeah, I taught international relations last year to 9th graders, one period. Now I'm teaching it twice this year. I have one class that's only a couple 11th graders, the other class is a mix of 9th and 11th graders.
And how do you think the classes are going right now?
Great. Great group of kids. Make the class interesting, a lot of good discussions, a lot of good current events. That's my favorite thing about the class, definitely those current events on Mondays. But yeah, it's been going very well so far. I'm pleased.
So do you see yourself teaching here within the next 5 to 10 years?
I can definitely see myself staying. Like it here, it's a good fit. I'm happy here. I love New England. So unless something drastically changes in my life, I have no idea. I can definitely see myself here for more of a long-term situation. Yeah.
Sounds great. Thank you for your time, Mr. Rawnsley.
Thank you, Patrick. Anytime.